Leaders with the Oregon-Idaho Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church says next year's annual gathering will not be held in Boise after members narrowly voted to move the event out of Idaho. KTVB's Christian Lopez joins us now. And Christian, they are citing concerns over state laws that are affecting transgender people. Is that right?
That's right, Brenda, and it was a 51 to 49% vote, so very close. Ultimately, they voted to move the conference out of Idaho for next year. They say that it's due to recent laws that were passed that many believe target transgender individuals. The Oregon-Idaho Conference has been held annually since it was formed in 1969. Rotating between communities in the two states. Last month, it was held at Cathedral of the Rockies in Boise, but next year, it will not return to Idaho.
I understand that there were some folks who had concerns after recent legislative moves that have happened here in the state about coming to Idaho, visiting even.
Buddy Gehring, pastor at Hillview United Methodist Church, says the discussion surrounding the vote mostly centered around recent laws that have been passed in Idaho, including the controversial bathroom bill that passed this year. KTVB has covered this law extensively. Supporters of it have argued it is intended to protect privacy and safety in sex-separated bathrooms and locker rooms, particularly for women and girls, while opponents say it discriminates against transgender people and puts them at greater risk. According to Reverend Dwayne Anders, senior pastor at Cathedral of the Rockies, the vote was very close. He said losing the event also means Boise could miss out on hundreds of visitors.
To not come to Boise means there's 250 people, 300 people that are not renting hotel rooms. They're not using Airbnb. They're not buying lunches and dinners and breakfasts. They're not going out and enjoying the beautiful city that we have.
Anders says his daughter, who is transgender, moved out of Idaho before the bathroom law took effect. He says it is due to the long-standing tensions facing the transgender community. Pastor Gehring also says his church has lost several members who have moved out of state.
One of the key leaders in our lay leadership, we lost a family that had to move out of state because it didn't feel safe to be here anymore. And our council chair was a part of that family. Other congregations have lost staff members who felt like they had to move out of state because it was safer for them. Other congregations have lost key volunteers.
According to conference leaders, there are more than 140 churches in the Oregon-Idaho Conference that cover all of Oregon and southern Idaho, with 29 churches in southern Idaho.
My concern is that when we choose to not be as present physically in a space, people will feel abandoned. That being said, our congregations will continue to collaborate throughout Idaho. We'll continue to work together to be a voice of love and inclusion and acceptance here in Idaho.
And during the meeting when the vote took place, we also heard people bringing up immigration as a big concern or fear about visiting Idaho. And at the moment, we are told that there are a number of conversations beginning to unfold about safety, inclusion, identity, and space and more when it comes to finding where the conference will be next year. But at this time, they still haven't announced where that will be, Brenda.
Yeah, we'll see. We're going to have to find out to see what happens there. Thank you so much, Christian.